Welcome to the quiet village of Iping, West Sussex, where a mysterious stranger arrives during a harsh snowstorm. He is no ordinary guest. His face is hidden entirely by bandages, except for a fake pink nose and wide-brimmed hat. Who is he, and what is his secret? Today, we explore the opening chapter of H.G. Wells' famous novel, The Invisible Man. The stranger arrives early in February on a cold, wintry day, battling through the snow. He's completely wrapped up from head to foot, leaving only the tip of his pink nose visible. He enters the coach and horses inn, almost collapsing from exhaustion, and demands, "A fire, a room and a fire." Mrs. Hall, surprised to have a guest in the middle of winter, takes special care of him. However, despite the warm fire, the stranger refuses to remove his hat and coat. She notices his face is hidden behind blue spectacles and thick side whiskers. Curious but respectful, she doesn't press him further. Let's pause here for a moment and explain some terms. 1. Portmanteau, a small suitcase or bag. 2. Éclat, a dazzling display or impressive style. 3. Serviette, a napkin used while dining. Now, back to the story. Mrs. Hall becomes more puzzled as she notices the stranger's bandaged head and his refusal to uncover his face, even when smoking his pipe. He remains reclusive and speaks as little as possible. Could it be that this man is hiding something more than just his face? While Mrs. Hall tries to offer help, the stranger's secretive behavior becomes more suspicious. His refusal to fully reveal his face and constant vigilance hint that something isn't right. But what could it be? Mrs. Hall leaves the room, deep in thought. She whispers to herself, startled by the encounter. As she walks away, Mrs. Hall can't shake the feeling that something is terribly wrong. The man's bandages, his hidden face, and his strange behavior leave her baffled and suspicious. Who is this man? Little does Mrs. Hall know that the mysterious stranger, Griffin, is an invisible man, a former scientist who has gone rogue after an experiment gone wrong. He has come to the village to hide, but soon his secret will be revealed in the most shocking way. Stay tuned for the next chapter of The Invisible Man as we uncover what happens when Griffin's true nature is exposed. And now, let's go over some important questions about the story. Question 1. Who is Griffin and why is he mysterious? Griffin is a former medical student who became invisible after an experiment went wrong. He hides his identity by covering his body with bandages and wearing glasses. Question 2. How does Mrs. Hall react to the stranger? Mrs. Hall is initially polite and curious, but as she notices his odd behavior and appearance, she becomes suspicious and uncomfortable. Question 3. Why does the stranger keep his hat and coat on? The stranger, Griffin, keeps his hat and coat on to hide his invisibility from everyone in the village. Question 4. What is the significance of Griffin pulling down the blinds? Griffin pulls down the blinds to ensure that no one sees his true, invisible nature while he eats. He is paranoid and cautious about revealing his secret. Question 5. What is the meaning of the word inscrutable used in the story? Inscrutable means something that is impossible to understand or interpret, which describes how Mrs. Hall feels about Griffin's strange appearance. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more literary explorations. And hit the bell icon for notifications on future videos. See you next time.